Hello guys, and welcome back to another video with the Bitblond, the craziest blonde in a world about crypto, perhaps in the universe, who knows, right? Before we get into any content, I would love to do my quick disclaimer. None of this content, it's a financial advice. You must do your own market research. As always, I want to talk about the BTC price and why I'm not trading all the time. I'm doing multiple things as well, but the reason is that you can always catch a position if you want, and the market is not being very nice lately. But however, let's go straight into the screen so I can talk on how I see the market at the moment. But today I'm currently longing BTC and Solana. I don't know how long this position will take. I don't know how long I'm going to stay this position. But yeah, sometimes you got to be very, very passionate. And when the market is doing not much, it's very, very tough. And it's more of a short-term trading than long-term trading, because I believe that after these pumps, we will definitely go back a bit lower. I generally think on Christmas we're likely to see downwards, and if it keeps going to the upside, it's fine too. That's the beautiful thing about trading. We always have probabilities, and we can always play with our probabilities. So let's get straight into the screen. So the price of Bitcoin is currently at 89,600. I believe we're likely to see another push up to the 200 EMA period and perhaps a little bit further. But however, I don't want to be over bullish yet, but I think it's a great, interesting pump to be taken here. But also, let's move to the daily. On a daily side, if we don't hold, okay, to the upside, which is fine too, I'm comfortable with losing 15%, 20% of my position. If we don't hold here, which is also a probability, it seems like it's a consolidation being built here, okay? And, the market has memory, so sooner or later it has to, hug the 200 EMA at some point, like here. Here we had the consolidation, like a bit boring, a bit boring, a bit boring, and then boom, we held the 200 EMA period. So it's gonna happen here again. However, the downside scenario would be somewhere about 70,000 or a bit further, okay, around here, to be very, very accurate. So if we don't hold, I would be looking to a short position all the way down to somewhere around 70,000 on the bearish case. But however, I am longing today on the 4 hourly time frame, okay? As I mentioned, we have probabilities always. And yes, I'm looking forward for this zone over here. I'm not going into any news today, and also I'm longing Solana because I think it's likely to follow BTC. So 150, it's the next target price. Okay, so I also expect Sol to pump a bit and hold the 200 EMA and see what's gonna happen from here. And I'm just gonna exit. So yeah, as I mentioned, guys, we just have to play with probabilities. But I actually like this consolidation here. It seems like a building support from this zone all the way to this zone. So if we keep going up or even coming back down, it's fine because we're building another consolidation zone, which eventually could perhaps play out. Okay, so that's the current scenario. That's on a 4 hourly time frame. But if you go a bit, to the smaller time frame, which is likely to be 1 hourly chart, 150 is already a great movement. So this is what I'm looking forward today, guys. As I mentioned, I'm not sure what's gonna happen tomorrow and after tomorrow and so on, but I believe trading has a lot of probabilities. Sometimes, if we are on the bullish side, let's say I would be with the position open up to 3 weeks. Sometimes nothing is happening and you have to trade on small time frames. So as a trader, you got to be very, very flexible. You need to open yourself to new opportunities. But when I'm not trading, I'm trying to bring more educational content and also understanding and explaining more about finance. It's all about management. It's all about diversifying and being comfortable with risk. And yes, I think that's very important. And by the way, I will leave the link down to Fimex. Fimex is giving away one Rolex and other prizes. And I think in times like this, it's really, really cool. So yeah, unfortunately, not paid promo, but I'm going to leave the link down below. Also trading with multiple exchanges. But however, I will leave the link down to Fimex. And yes, that's the current opportunity today that I see. It might be only for a few hours. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I will definitely keep you posted. And if I'm not trading, I will just bring educational content, because you have to understand that it's all about building over time. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go. Vamos.